Start the recording. So I'm going to do a personal reading for a lady, and she wants to be able to listen to her reading a couple of times. So I'm doing this for her now. So let's see. Let's do your reading. So you think of your questions and within yourself, and you listen. And I'm going to shuffle your cards, and let's do your reading. So you let me know when you have thought of your questions and when you want me to stop shuffling your cards. So let's see.
Okay.
Should I stop?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So I'm stopping now, and let's see your cards. Let me just move my phone so that I can put out your cards for you. So I'm just putting out your cards. Let's see what they will say.
Okay.
So, okay, now it's done. So let me just put my cards down. So let's see now. So the first, let's start with your cards, and the first thing that you're receiving talks about that you're going through some difficulties. You have tears, and you have been having a pressure upon yourself for some time now, and this is something that you want, to have an ending to, but it's easier to want that and do that than for it to happen. You're going to receive some sort of positive news, or even a small gift that will surprise you and make you happy, which is just positive. And you're going to be able to free yourself from maybe even the tears that you are, holding on to, that can be difficult for you. There is someone around that is going to talk to you about either pregnancy, or this can also mean that you yourself is growing as a human and is seeing life in a different, way. And you're a person who likes to take care of people and help and give a helping hand, which is important for you. And at the same time, you try to, sort of take your place and work on your dreams and goals, which isn't easy, but you're trying to take your place. You're having options, and you're worried how to choose and how things are going to work out when it comes to your work. And I can just say it is going to be a successful outcome for you if you're keep on making decisions in a positive, if you're holding on to your goals and also your decisions, and having that discipline. The next thing that you're receiving talks about family. Things are going to work out in a very positive way around your family. You're going to receive an invitation to a festivity. This can be about marriage or engagement or something like that, but to be able to go there, or and so on, it's going to involve a travel for you. So you're going to travel to this engagement or marriage. You're going to work things out when it comes to paperwork, when it comes to authority or work or something, and it's going to work in your favor. You're going to have a communication with someone, and whatever you're going to have, to decide with that person is going to be in a positive outcome for you. Anyways, you're trying to find your way. There are times that you feel lost, and especially when it comes to the economical situation, because you're trying to make a plan to do something on your own, and you put a lot of effort into what you're doing at the same time, but you're feeling a little bit unsure. You're questioning, yourself. Should I go and do this, or should I not? And then what I would say is that you need to use your intuition. You need to use, you need to be down to earth, give things chance without, rushing yourself, because you're going to receive confirmations, which is going to be positive in a good way for you. You're going to receive confirmation when it comes to work. Now I'm talking about work. So you're going to, receive confirmation. It's going to work out in a very good way for you. There is someone that is going to, either ask you out or give you a gift, surprise you in a positive, good way, and help you to make a better choice than maybe what you yourself are thinking. So that person will help you, to confirm things, that things are going to work out in a good way. And I don't know if you're planning to work with someone, have a partner with you or something, but it's like you're thinking, should I give this person a chance or should I not? It's like you're questioning the situation. The next thing that you're receiving talks about that it's time for you to be strong and to believe that you can overcome this, because you feel like you're having a lot of things upon your shoulders and you're ready to, to throw yourself out there, to, enlighten yourself when it comes to knowledge and things. But at the same time, you're trying to support, I don't know if it's family or if it's people around you, but it's like you're trying to support people who is around you. And there is a lady who is very demanding, who can be judgmental even, and who can be unjust sometimes. And this lady is connected more to, I don't know if you are married or not, but it looks like you have a partner or someone around you. And this lady can be connected to that person. And this lady is very, very, can be cunning sometimes as well, because this is a stubborn person and old school. So, what she thinks and feels is right is, how things should be. So that's how, she is in a way. So this is a person that likes to have the situation under control. So what you need to do is you need to sometimes put your foot down towards and say no. In my house, I do like this, and I want to, maintain things in my way, not in anyone else's way, because this person is controlling. And this person is also using their intuition or her intuition very, very much to make things working out in her way. And sometimes this can stand for that people are doing magic of some kind. Not always, but sometimes it can have a meaning of it. And she is not scared to communicate with people who work intuitively, spiritually, even in other countries or from another country. So let's see now. You yourself is going to receive a surprise coming. You're hiding tears within yourself. You're giving things time. You're waiting to hear good news, which you're going to, and you're worried how things are going to work out when it comes to the economical situation. You're trying to be strong and think about if you should give things or someone time. So if I look, you're going to receive a message that will establish things for you in a positive way, and you're going to grow in that decision. That whatever this is going to grow in a very positive way. You're going to feel successful when it comes to work. You're going to feel that finally justice is working, coming your way. Even if it's going to be in a positive way, and you're going to try to work and do things, you're going to have choices, and that can be sometimes a little bit difficult. And what you need to do is you have a very good intuition yourself, so you need to trust what will come. But when it comes to paperwork, try to sort of have copy of things. If you lose things and so on, you always have you have a backup, so always have copy of things. When it comes to work, it's going to be in a very successful way, and I'm not sure if you're planning to travel and expand your work in another place or even a country. It can be like that, but it's going to work out in a successful way. But it's going to be challenging, and you're going to be stressed. You're stressed maybe now. This is going to be more stressful for you. So now, if I'm going to look downwards, what I see is that you're trying to be strong, which is important for you. You're trying to give good advice and take good advice from a person who is close to you, and this can be a family member or someone close to you, like a partner. This person have work to do with the authority people, like maybe a court, or work things out when it comes to, it can be doctors, it can be things like that, but this person has work to do, or something to work out with an authority person, and it's going to work out in a good way. But there are things that this person might hide, because there are secrets in some way, and I don't know if this person is hiding the secrets from the lady that I was talking about earlier. That can be related. It can be a mother, a sister, or someone, and that person don't want to put any burden upon that person, so it's like they're hiding. They're not wanting this person to know. And also the family is going to be important, and the marriage that I was talking about, or a new relationship that is going to be built, is going to work out in a very good way. But this person, this male, is worried about how that will work out, if it's going to be good or not, because there is it's like there are people that have different sorts of thoughts about the relation, and some don't even want this thing to go through, and some people is supporting them, supporting this. So this is like 50-50 in a way. So the partner, now I'm going to see the partner. The partner is wanting good advice from people, is going to receive good news from you, and that will be, joyful, because whatever you're going to say, it's going to confirm things for this person. And this person knows about your sadness, your pain, but this person doesn't do anything much at the moment to make a change towards that. This person is trying to be just towards people, and is making a lot of choices at the same time, which is important, and trying to use their intuition and overcome things in a positive, good way. So there is, a lot of things going on at the same time. The lady that I was talking about that is demanding is wanting a lot of money, is waiting and communicating with people. This can be, in other countries as well. And this is a person that is trying to reach high, sort of. So it's like they want to be more than what they truly are, sort of, in a way. This is how I am seeing this anyways. So a stubborn person. And things are sort of working out in the way for her, even if she's struggling. She have lost money. And I don't know if she believes that you have sort of made a loss when it comes to money or something, but there is an unclean thought towards you and the economical situation somehow from her towards you. And she's also thinking about how the relation and how things are going to work out, and if things are going to be good or not. And I don't know if she's thinking about communicating. So maybe it's someone that you're not communicating at the moment with, but the person is thinking, should I build up a new communication with you or not? And they are going to try to do so, but it's both good and bad at the same time for you to communicate with this lady. So this is what I'm seeing at the moment in your cards. Can you understand it?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
I can't place the person you said about the money.
Oh.
No, I lost money myself.
Oh, okay. Okay, because there is a, there is a lady, it looks like a lady. There is a lady that sort of is judging you for, losing money, or something like that. You're being judged by someone anyways.
Yeah.
Um
It's not I lost it, it's they stole it from me.
yeah.
I gave it to I lent it to somebody and
Yeah, and they haven't given back. Yeah. So let's see how this will
I
end.
trusted the person and I was wrong.
Yeah, well, you know something? It happens, and it's very.
Now I don't trust nobody. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can understand you, because
You know what I mean?
people are like they are. They are very, very
They
selfish.
take advantage, yes.
Yes.
When they so kind,
Yeah.
they take advantage of you.
Absolutely. So how this will end up is that you are going to travel, make it travel, and it's going to be stressful for you. You're going to work with your intuition. You're going to meet this person, or people, and it's like you're going to go to some sort of festivity, or marriage invitation or something, and the communication between you and the people is going to be important, but you need to watch out for a lady there who is trying to have charge or be in charge of this whole situation. It's like whatever she's doing, it has to be, done in her way, and it's not correct. And she's forcing other people to make things to be done in her way as well. So this is what is coming up, and now you can ask questions. So
Yes, I would like to ask about my youngest son. I am very, very worried.
okay,
I am
let's.
stressed out, to be honest.
Well, when it comes to your youngest son, what I'm seeing is that this is a person who is very emotional, and who is not emotional stable as well, and needs attention from their father, or actually both of you. But it's like, I don't know, there is a struggle, and this person is struggling with their will and needs. I'm not seeing this person, this child, to be ill or anything, but this child might have like ADHD or something like that, or ADD, because there are times that sometimes the child will lock their feelings within, and sometimes this person will also burst out. They have different sort of behavior.
I know.
So it's
What he's doing at the moment.
so it's not easy, and it's something that will work out, later on, will be better, but within time. What you need to have is boundaries, and you need to have routine for this young person, and also explain things, even if this person sometimes don't want to listen, and so on.
It's not he doesn't want to listen.
Yeah,
It's
but he is having difficulty understanding, and so on. So you need to explain things over and over. So this is what I'm seeing, and what is important in this case is that, again, as I say, you have a lady around you. I don't know if it's your mother-in-law or if it's someone else who is close to you, who is because this person is having communication with you, with your partner, and also with your family. So this is someone.
apart there at the moment, Tasha.
Oh, okay.
I am separated.
Okay, because it looks like there is someone around you as a lady, and this is someone who likes to have control of a situation. You need to watch out with this person, because, and especially when it comes to the child, because sometimes they are working against you. This person is making things against you, making your life a little bit, difficult. So you need to watch out a little bit. So yeah, I'm not seeing you being separated or split. It doesn't show in the cards at all. It shows that you have someone, but it shows that that person isn't close to you. So it means that that person is maybe not living or staying with you. This person,
That's right.
This person is staying with someone else, and I don't know if this person is planning to rebuild a relationship or not.
He is my ex-husband.
But
We
it
still keep in contact. We still go out with each other. But
yeah,
we don't love him. So I
yeah,
mean, the love is gone. Like we've been separated for 17 years. So
yeah,
there's no oomph there, you know.
yeah.
I respect him,
Mm-hmm.
but there's no love.
Yeah, I can understand that. But he looks like he wants to move forward in another relationship, but at the moment, but at the same time, he's having you in his thoughts, and he's also having, the children or the child in thoughts as well. But do you have 3 children?
I have two.
2 children, because I'm seeing 3. Okay, because the other child, anyways, have you lost a child then?
I lost 3. I had 3 miscarriages.
Oh, okay, because I see a loss of a child. Okay, so the other child that you're having is more stable, is making, their decisions, is, is not on the same path, is not emotional split and so on. This is a person that likes to build up life and that likes to sort of plan everything before, making and doing, and setting their goals in things and so on. So this is important, for the second child is what I'm seeing. And this is a person that is very positive, try to be positive and trying to be optimistic, but still down to earth at the same time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they have similarities, but still they are different, from one another.
Very, very different. Very different.
Yeah. So yeah, and I don't know if how old your children are, but does
I
any?
can tell you, one is going to be 34.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
my youngest is 27, going on 28.
Because one of them is sort of in a romantic relationship and is thinking about building upon it a bit more, but at the same time is sort of waiting. It's like not now, not yet, soon. But there is a relationship that is close to that one of the children, and I think that I'm talking about the person who is elder or older. And the other one doesn't have a relationship, but is having trouble trusting people and is very emotional and is sort of keeping anger and regrets towards I don't know if it's his father or if it's to someone else, because this child feels like they are left and not seen to in a proper way. So there is, a conflict within the child towards father and towards you as well sometimes, because of, that you have split and not holding on, didn't hold on. So there is a trouble, with the understanding and accepting the situation.
It's true, because he's a very emotional person.
Oh yes, very, very, very much. And this is a child, that is, very much for tradition, very much for belief in a way, but at the same time questioning everything. So it's like, yeah, not sure on what path to sort of stand upon. But I think that within time things are going to work out in a very good way. And I don't know if he's planning to make a change of career or even studying a bit at the same time, but it looks like this child is going to do so. I'm talking now about your youngest one. Is going to do so, and it's going to work out in a very successful, positive way. But that child needs to be just, and to have that belief and to take responsibility in a different way and become a little bit more mature, because this child can be childish, This youngest child can be childish sometime, and this child, is going to grow and become a little bit more mature, and is going to take responsibility in a higher, better way. But it's going to be challenging. It's not an easy task, but it's nothing that this child can work on and commit.
What I really like to know about him is he has a court case.
Okay. So I can tell you that whatever this is about is going to work out in a very good way for the child. So I'm not seeing him going to jail or anything like that. No, if that's the question.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, I'm not seeing that. No. But I'm seeing that maybe you might, receive, a ticket or something like that, have to pay or something. It can be something like that. But I think that things are going to work out in a very good way for the child. This person is going to receive a warning as well at the same time. So I'm not seeing him going to jail, no.
No, help me God. I hope to God.
No, I'm not seeing.
I can't bear.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Sorry, I got emotion.
It's okay. It's okay, but I'm not seeing your son going to jail. I'm not seeing anything like that. I'm seeing that things are going to work out. I'm seeing the case and all, but it's going to work out. This child is going to receive a warning. It's going to receive they're going to talk about responsibility, maybe even some sort of a treatment as well. I'm not sure. It looks a little bit like that, but at the same time I'm not seeing this person going to jail and facing things like that. No, I'm not.
I thought maybe they will send him to what you call it,
Rehabilitation. Yeah, it can be because it looks a little bit like this, so it can happen.
Let's hope so.
Oh,
let's hope so. What I like to ask you is about my health as well, please.
Well, when it comes to your health, I'm not feeling anything. I mean, through your cards, I'm not receiving anything more than that you're stressed and depressed. And you take too much upon yourself, and you're not sharing your tears and sadness with people. You're holding everything within you and stressing and working. So as you say, you're very busy as a person, very, very, but you need to also use your intuition. You need to find yourself some time, because it's not easy. And I think that you get anxiety, and I think that you panic over things as well. So I think that you're drained emotionally and mentally more than physically.
The thing is, I look after my youngest Bar. He's got a bar.
Yeah, and I also believe that you're putting a lot of stress into your stomach, because I have I don't know if you blow up sometimes and have problem with stomachs, but this is what I'm getting. And I'm also getting that either you're smoking too much, or you're around a lot of people who do smoke, because your your airways isn't the best. So I feel complications a little bit there, but it's nothing to say that you're going to pass or anything like that. No, but you're not. I can feel those two things that isn't okay. So this is what is coming when you're asking about health. And also you're missing out sometimes on eating in time, and this can also be not okay for your sugar level, and also your blood pressure, because it will sink low. It sometimes might be low even. So you need to sort of make changes to help yourself much more than what you do.
The thing is, because he is stressed at the moment, I can see my youngest I'm talking about. So I look after his business.
Yeah.
Because at the moment, it's not that he doesn't want to. It's like we talked before, he's stressed out,
Mm.
you know, and he wants to work, but he doesn't want to be at his business every day.
Oh, okay, I
So I
gotcha.
have to look after it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the problem. Sometimes I don't look after myself properly.
Yeah, but you need to find time to do so, because otherwise, you know, if you're not going to look for yourself, and if you fall, how you need to think, you know, a little bit forward. If you fall, how then everything else will follow, you know, apart around you. So you need to, you know, grab a hold of things, and especially of yourself, because if you're not feeling good, you know, the situation will not be good. So you need to make a, you know, better commitment.
I mean, I had breast cancer 4 years ago.
Oh, wow.
So
Sorry.
that's what, it's okay. So that's what bothers me, you know?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I understand how it is, because my mom is having breast cancer, so I know how draining and all that is.
Oh,
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
But I'm a strong person.
Oh, yes, you are. You're very strong.
fight.
When you put your head on something, oh my God, it's not easy to make a change. So you're very, you know, strong-willed. So yes.
It's true. That's how I am. I try my best anyway, and I try for my boys, you know, to be there. So you have to fight. I have 2 grandchildren, and I would love to see them grow. So
Yeah.
you have to fight. So can you see anything else, Asha, please?
No, this is what is coming up in your cards. I mean, what I have, you know, what all I have mentioned is what you know, what came up to tell you, to let you know. And I'm not receiving anyone from the other side. Sometimes they come, sometimes they don't, and I'm not feeling or picking up anything at all.
My parents are missing.
Oh,
I know.
it's not easy when it is like that.
No.
It's not.
My mom was my best friend. Sorry.
It's okay. Well, you know, I'm trying to see if anyone will come forward or not. You know, sometimes they do when you try, and sometimes they don't. And
No, it's
okay, what I'm getting is, I'm getting a lady. I'm not feeling tall with her. So she's maybe around between 160, 165 being tall. I'm seeing her with dark hair. And I'm not seeing her hair to be straight. It's either wavy or curly. I'm not sure which is. But I feel like this person was trying to make changes towards herself, and this person this lady used to have a lot of headaches, is what I'm getting with the lady that is coming forward. And she had trouble with one of her lungs a lot, but also, if I'm not wrong, her kidneys. And I'm not sure if she passed away because of the lung or the kidneys, but she had trouble with that. And this is a person that used to be quite strict in her way of feeling, thinking, wanting things to be done. She was very motivated. She was, a person that was, doing everything in her home on her own, but she was also, being like you, being everywhere and nowhere at the same time. So she was stressing at the same way as you were, sort of, is what I'm getting through this lady. And this is a person that was very, in a way, traditional, but at the same time made some sort of, tried to make some changes within within the tradition, or even her belief a little bit. So there was a struggle in a way within her in how she wanted things to be done. But she was strong, and I'm getting the number 3 with her. And
Sounds like my mother.
yeah,
She wasn't dark. My mom was fair. She was a blonde.
yeah, I'm feeling that I'm not feeling light headed with her, but sometimes they can show themselves in different way a bit. But this is how I'm seeing her, and I'm seeing her also being straightforward. When she was like you, when she wanted something, she went for it. And she was always elegant when it comes to her dressing and everything. Everything should match. Everything, should be, on its place. Bag and shoes and everything. I mean, she was very particular about how she looked like, and she would, wear makeup, but very little. It should, almost not show. So that is what I'm getting. And she was a person, that liked colors, but didn't want, to overdo it. So she wanted to blend in. So, she did take place without wanting to take place. And she had a lot of people around her that, were sometimes even jealous because of her. And how she was progressing when it comes to life and things. And she had complications with a lady, and I don't know if it's her mother or if it's someone else, but she had complications with a lady as well, is what is coming through. And they couldn't find a solution for the problem. So there were times that the ladies were not talking for long times in between. And then if they would, start a communication, it would hold for a short time, and again they would find themselves to not, being able to communicate. So this is what she's at least showing and telling, is what I'm receiving. Let's see if she has a message for you, if she has anything to tell you. So she's talking about you need to give things time. You shouldn't rush yourself and stress yourself. You need to give things time, and you need to sort of open up your heart a little bit to other opportunities in life. It's like she's saying that you're alone and you're not opening your door to another, for an example, partner, and so on. There are people who is interested within you, but you're not opening that door. You can communicate, you can talk, but that's it. It's like that's where it, everything, have a standstill. If people come too close, if people come too close, you close them, off. You shut them off, because you don't want to. You don't want to mix yourself in things in between. So this is what
I don't want to be hurt again, to be honest.
Yeah, and this is what she's saying. So she's saying that you need to sort of not judge everyone, because you're judgmental sometimes, and that judgmental way, because of you have been hurt and so on. She's saying that you need to sort of not think that everyone is the same, because not all are the same. There are people, that are easier to.
There are one in a million nowadays.
Yeah, but still, that there is. You need to. As she's saying, you're judgmental, and you shouldn't be so too much.
Regarding men, I'm talking now.
Yeah, I'm talking generally, but also about relationship, of course. But you can be judgmental, so don't be. Try to have an understanding and open mind towards people, because there is always, there is always a meaning in why things happen, and and why why people find themselves in some situations and so on. So yeah. And then the next thing that she's talking about is she's pointing towards in between chest, and it means that again, as I was telling you that you're either smoking or you are a lot around people who smokes a lot. And you said that you smoke yourself, but according to this lady, she's saying that you need to make smoke less because it's not healthy, it's not good for you. And she's saying that you're coughing very, very much from time to time because of the cigarettes and everything. And she's saying that you should have learned the lesson before when it comes to your illness that you have gone through before. And in that way, she is very strict and, not happy when she's telling all this.
She used to tell me all the time, stop those cigarettes, stop, quit.
Yeah. And then she's pointing towards your feet. And she's saying that there are days that you're killing your feet because of your wearing wrong shoes. That is not comfortable for you and so on. So you need to see to yourself a little bit. It's like you need to nurture yourself according to her, because there are times that you stop doing that as well. Sometimes you will try to nurture yourself and take care of yourself, but then there are days that you don't, you just will be as you are. You make things in a fast way because of the stress.
I wear a lot of trainers because after the COVID, to be honest, I can't really walk on heels. Because on heels after the COVID. Because I was all the time with my slippers.
Oh. Okay, so yeah, okay. Wow.
So at the moment, yeah. But when I go out, yes, I like to dress up.
Mm-hmm.
I like to wear a bit of heels when I go out.
Yeah. So this is what she's saying, and she's also saying that you are she's saying that you're not pointing, how should I say this, you're painting before a situation will happen. You already have painted that on your wall, and how you're having that in your head is how you believe that things are going to turn out. And she's saying you need to stop doing that because that will make you crazy. And she's saying that this is disturbing because you are making yourself mentally not okay, and this is affecting you in sleep, in functioning like a normal human being. So if you're walking like a zombie, tired and so on, it is because of you doing and reacting to situations as you do in the way that you do. So she said, according to her, you need to stop doing that towards yourself. It's not okay. It's not healthy.
It's like I'm hatching the eggs before they lay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's how it is. Sometimes true, yes. I think a lot ahead.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But it's me, sometimes you can't really control it,
Yeah. So that's what she's pointing at, anyways.
Yeah, it is her. It is her. I know her.
Yeah.
So where can I listen to this? I'll go on YouTube?
Yes, I will send you the link. Are you okay with your reading? Do you feel that you have received answers to your questions and all? Okay, so I'm going to stop your reading now.
Yes.